Oh, hey everybody. So, first things first, notice anything different about me? That's right. If you're a fan of the video series and if you subscribe, like I always said, then you know I normally wear a pink shirt with some kittens on it. Today, I'm wearing a different shirt. And this is a shirt that says Cool Cat on it. And I like this shirt because it's one of my favorite things, Cool Cat. Now, you might be saying, well, what is Cool Cat? Well, I could tell you about Cool Cat, but I could also show you. So, I'll do both. I'll show you and I'll tell you. I'll go over here and I'll go to my DVD collection and I'll take out Cool Cat. Cool Cat is a DVD movie about, there's a guy in it and he is called Cool Cat. And what he is he is like a hero in a way, but he's also just like a regular guy, and he's a cat. And what he is that this is called Cool Cat Saves the Kids. And what it is that the guy, who's Cool Cat, he saves the kids. So, and there's some great acting on this. There's Erik Estrada is in this, and he's great in this. And my dad told me he was, I don't know, something like in a potato chip commercial or something. I'd have to ask him again, something like that. And then Vivica Fox. Oh my gosh. Vivica, if you're watching this, come to my birthday, please. So anyway, in the film, Cool Cat does many things. There's many, there's a bully. There's somebody called Butch the Bully, and Butch the Bully is very mean to everybody in the film. And Cool Cat says, "Hey, stop bullying!" And he teaches us all great lessons. Now, why am I talking about the Cool Cat? And you know, why am I wearing a Cool Cat shirt? Because I'm going to show and share with you guys my Cool Cat art. I do art and drawings and sketches, and I do them mostly about Cool Cat. So I'm going to share that with you, and you guys can tell me what you think in the comments section. Okay, so we're going to start out with the first Cool Cat sketch I ever did. And this is the first one I did, and it's of Cool Cat and Cool Cat meeting Et, the extraterrestrial from the movie Et by Steven Spielberg. Now, I drew this picture first, and why this is a very famous picture is because this is a picture that Cool Cat actually tweeted himself. I'm going to give you some information. I'm going to show you that Cool Cat tweeted it. Okay, so here's what I put on my Twitter. I posted a picture that I drew of Cool Cat, and then I said, "Sometimes making new friends can be scary. Here is my sketch of Cool Cat meeting Et for the first time." And then Cool Cat sees this, and he actually retweets it. And this is what Cool Cat says when he retweets it. He says, "Cool Cat is thinking, 'Oh no, I forgot my cell phone, and Et wants me to call home.'" But see, the problem with that is that what Cool Cat is doing is he's actually subverting the intent of the artist. See, the original intent of the artist is that Cool Cat has this really worried expression on his face because he's... What Cool Cat's saying is that the reason I drew him with that worried expression is that he forgot his phone, and Et wants him to phone home, as in the movie. But really, as I plainly said when I originally tweeted it, Cool Cat's just really freaked out by Et, because he's like this little, just really freaky alien with this really long neck and these sort of long fingers, and he's wobbling around, and Cool Cat just can't take that. He's really freaked out. So he's trying to make a new friend, but at the same time, if you've ever tried to make a new friend with someone that's just really, really disgusting and just a freaky little alien freak, you're gonna have that expression on your face that you're freaked out. It's not because you can't find your phone. So I didn't really appreciate that Cool Cat sort of made his own interpretation of my work when it was clearly stated in the original tweet. So that's that. So even though there was a little misunderstanding about like the meaning behind the photo and what the facial expressions mean, it was still really, really cool of Cool Cat to tweet that out, to tweet this art out, and that's what really encouraged me to do more different kinds of art. So let's look at the second. So here's the second Cool Cat sketch, and this one takes place in the public library, and there's Cool Cat, and there's his little friend, and I think her name is Melissa. I'm not sure. I think it's Melissa. And that's Butch the Bully. He's the one I told you about in the movie that's doing all the bad things. And here in the public library, it's that Butch goes on the computer in the public library and he's looking at some bad things. And he's looking up the videos of really bad things. And Cool Cat comes in and says, "Oh no, Butch! What are you doing?" And Cool Cat's friend is saying, "Oh no, Butch shouldn't be looking at that." And Cool Cat's like, "Oh no!" And Butch is going, "Ah, yes." And he loves what he's looking at. And it's bad. You're not supposed to look at whatever he's looking at the public library on the computer. And up next we have this next one. This is the picture of this is my drawing of how Daddy Derek met Cool Cat's mom. See, Daddy Derek is in like a bar of some sort, and he's drinking a beer, and then all of a sudden, this beautiful lady walks by, and she's the waitress, and she's giving the food to this guy who ordered it, and meanwhile, Daddy Derek is like, "Who is that? Oh my gosh." And for those of you who don't know, Daddy Derek is Cool Cat's dad. So Daddy Derek he sees Cool Cat's mom and says, "Oh my God, what a beautiful cat lady." And he falls in love right away, and they go out on dates, and then they, eventually they have Cool Cat, and the rest is history. So that's the second sketch I drew. Okay, so here's the third sketch I did, and for this one I'm shutting the light off because it's just a little bit easier to see without my camera light on it. And so this sketch, this is of Cool Cat and his friend. His friend is O.J. Simpson, and if you don't know who O.J. Simpson is, O.J. Simpson was this guy who back in the 1990s, he was cool. Let's put it this way: Cool Cat doesn't like bullies. His big thing is he doesn't like bullies. And O.J. Simpson in the 1990s was a bully. In fact, he bullied these two people to death. Really, he bullied them to death. And it was a big trial. They went into the courtroom, and Cool Cat's friends with O.J., but he knows O.J. Simpson did something wrong by bullying. So he's saying, "You need to turn yourself in, O.J. You need to." And O.J. Simpson's going, "I don't know, man. I don't know if I should do it." And that's the glove that he was wearing, this famous... It was a very famous thing that he wore, this glove. And then they said, "Oh, we found this glove." And they had O.J. Simpson put on the glove in the courtroom. And the glove was too small for his hand. And O.J. Simpson's lawyer said, if the glove is too small, you can't, he's not guilty. No, he said, if the glove is too big, then he didn't do the crime. So then, but in this photo, we have Cool Cat she's sort of consoling OJ because he knows OJ is pretty much a good guy, but he feels bad about what he did, and he is a good friend. So he's saying, you know, he's not, and Cool Cat's not gonna squeal. He's not a snitch, so he's not gonna call the cops himself, but he's gonna try to get OJ to call the cops. And so he's saying, you really need to turn yourself in, OJ. And OJ's like, yeah, I'll think about it, you know, but he doesn't. You know, he doesn't do it. He says I'm innocent, and then they trick OJ, and OJ's lawyer trick the jury into thinking that he didn't bully those two people. So that's what this picture is about. It sure shows you that Cool Cat, he doesn't like bullying, and even if you're his friend and you bully, he's gonna tell you about it. He's gonna let you know. Probably, if we go back to this one, what a lot of people don't know is that O.J. Simpson, or what they haven't thought about, maybe O.J. Simpson, back to the glove, maybe he went in to kill them and he purposely wore small gloves so that when, you know, they put him on trial, he knew that he could try it on and it would be too small and trick them all. So a lot of people don't realize that. Maybe he's like very smart to have done that. Okay, so now let's look at this next one. And in this next one, we have Daddy Derek. And Daddy Derek is looking so angry. And why is Daddy Derek looking so angry? Uh-oh. Because he walked in on Cool Cat. And Cool Cat found some cigarettes. And he's shaking them. He's lighting the cigarette. And Daddy Derek's like, Cool Cat, I raised you better than this. How you gonna let me down like this, Cool Cat? And Cool Cat says, oh no! These aren't mine, I found them! And Daddy Derek is like, I don't care if you found them. Just because you found them doesn't mean you have to smoke them. Okay? You can find the cigarettes and say, and come to me and say, hey Daddy Derek, look what I found, these cigarettes, can you get rid of them? And then I could get rid of them, but you don't have... You came up here to your room, and Daddy Derek, there's no door, so it's sort of like maybe like this isn't the first time Cool Cat did something bad. So Daddy Derek had like removed the door so that there's no privacy for Cool Cat. That's just something I'm thinking about now. But Cool Cat's like, I don't even know what these are for. You know, he's nervous because Daddy Derek's gonna do some. Who knows what Daddy Derek's gonna do to Cool Cat now? Because Cool Cat's really disappointing, you know, by lighting that cigarette. Look how angry he looks. So that's that one. That's that sketch. And then this next one, this is like, what if Cool Cat was the president? And it's, he's like, yes, he's campaigning. Or he's not campaigning. He did the campaign. They voted him. And he's saying, make America cool again. And that's Cool Cat if he was the president. So that's, I think I would vote for Cool Cat, definitely. And now this next sketch that I did, it's like Cool Cat is traveling through some sort of vortex in time. Like he's going through time, and he comes out of the portal and he sees John Wilkes Booth, and John Wilkes Booth is shooting Abraham Lincoln, and Cool Cat's saying no, because he's too late. He's like 2 seconds too late, because Jamie Booth, John Wilkes Booth, is blowing up Lincoln in the head, and Lincoln. This is at the famous theater. Abraham Lincoln went to watch a play. I think it was The Goodbye Girl by Neil Simon, and Fred Wilkes Booth blows him up with the gun. And Cool Cat hates guns. He does not like gun violence. So that's the next sketch I did. Now here's a sketch. Hey, how extreme is Cool Cat? Oh, I think he's extreme enough to go skydiving. I'll tell you that much. Jumping out of a plane. He's got his parachute going. He's going, whoa, this is cool. And he's going, yeah. And I think he had to take a couple different lessons, because I think if you go skydiving, you got to start out with somebody on your back, and then eventually when you get like if you go like 12 times, on the 12th time you can go by yourself. So he's definitely went a couple different times. So and this next sketch is just pure Cool Cat. This next one is the essence of Cool Cat. Cool Cat doing the boogie woogie on the guitar. He's playing his electric guitar. He's got his Cool Cat shirt on. Here he is. Cool Cat. I'm bad to the bone. I'm bad to the bone. So that's how awesome Cool Cat is playing the guitar. Bad to the bone. And then here's the last sketch I did, and this one is about the guy. Here's a nurse, and she's looking concerned. This is the guy that does Cool Cat, the guy in the costume. Let's say he's being Cool Cat for a Cool Cat movie, and suddenly he gets a call on his cell phone. Bling, 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 bling. And he says, hello. And he's like, hello, who is it? And it's like, and then Daddy Derek's like, dude, come on, we're in the middle of filming. You got to get off the phone. He's like, just give me a minute, man. Oh, what? My wife. And he's like, Daddy Derek, and he takes his Cool Cat head off. He's like, I got to go. My wife is in the hospital. They just called me she's sick. And Daddy Derek's like, go to her. And so then he runs and he goes to the hospital. And then here, I don't know how well you could see it, there's the doctor, and he's looking at the chart of the wife, and he's like, it's not good, man, it's not good. And the guy who plays Cool Cat, he can't even bring himself to go in the room. He's just standing outside the room, and he's saying, I can't even go in, man. And you could see his eyes, like they're welling up. They're welling up. And the nurse is saying, that poor man. Why is he dressed like that? And so that's like a really sad scene. So that's all my Cool Cat art. So I really hope that you enjoyed the Cool Cat art. If you have any more ideas for Cool Cat art that I could draw, just put it in the comment section, and then maybe I'll pick your idea and I'll draw that into my next Cool Cat art. Excuse me, I'm not feeling too good, but I will feel better once I take my medicine later on in the day. I have a little bit of a cough, and that's because some lady at the supermarket walked. This was the weirdest thing. I was standing in line with my groceries, and this lady on the supermarket walked up behind me. She didn't have a cart. She didn't have a basket. She wasn't buying any food, but she walked up behind me in line to pay. She tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and she went and leaned into my face and coughed in my face, like tap tap, and I just go, yes ma'am. And then she walked around me and left the store, and that was so weird. I even looked at the lady at the supermarket lady that was checking the stuff out, the cashier, and even she was just like, what was that? That was. So I'd recommend definitely getting this movie and watching this movie, because it's fantastic. It's a really fun movie with lots of fun stuff in it. And they definitely recommend getting this shirt, because this shirt's definitely a really good shirt to have. And like I said, put in the comment section what you want me to draw next. Maybe anything. You come up with the ideas. Maybe, Cool Cat could go on an adventure, or Cool Cat could meet somebody cool, like my dad, or I meet somebody cool, like Mahatma Gandhi. If you don't know who Mahatma Gandhi was, that guy, he wouldn't eat food because he knew that there were things that were wrong with the world, and he wanted to change it. So, maybe I'll draw that. You let me know. And also, subscribe, guys. There's really no easy way to say it. Subscribe, because you know, this channel needs your support. We really need your support. We need you to like the videos. I'm sorry I didn't make I said I was going to make a video yesterday. I couldn't because, like I said, a lady was coughing on me and got me sick. So I'm really struggling just to make this video. You know, but anyway, I hope you like it. I hope you like my artwork. Don't be a bully, as Cool Cat would say. Don't be a bully. So definitely support me and definitely support Cool Cat, because Cool Cat is the type of person I want to be when I grow up. Well, I am grown up, but we can always grow up more than we are, because you don't stop growing until, I don't know, I always used to say you don't stop growing until the day you die. But then a teacher in high school told me, no, you stop growing when you're like 18 or 19 or something. So I guess that's wrong. But the point is, Cool Cat rocks. I rock. This shirt rocks. Definitely check out. You know, somebody told me sometimes when videos go on too long at the end, that I should stop at the end, and that I just keep going. And the reason for that is sometimes it's kind of hard to just stop once you're making a video. If you have your own channel, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have your own channel, then who are you to criticize? Because a lot of the people that say the worst things to me, a lot of the people that say the meanest things to me on the comments, get you like, you're an idiot, you're a moron. What are you doing? What are you even doing on YouTube? You have no place being a part of this online video community. Your stuff is trash, you're trash. This is the type of stuff they say. And this is the type of stuff that Cool Cat would be against, because it's bullying. It's internet bullying, which is still a valid form of bullying. And he would say, don't do that. And let me show you some of the stuff. I wrote down some of the worst ones on this piece of paper, some of the worst comments. This one says, why do you sound like that? You sound like my grandma when she fell down the stairs, and after she fell down, they wired her mouth shut, but she was still trying to make noises to communicate. And that's what you sound like. This one says, why would somebody, a man of your age, still continue to play with toys? It's time to grow up. You're very creepy with the amount of toys you have. They're not even good toys. Stop playing with toys. Go get a job. This stuff is ridiculous and it's rude. But anyway, subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely, you know, support me. Definitely support Cool Cat, and just be a good person. Is basically, that's what I'm trying to do with my life. So once again, sign up for alerts. I'll give you some alerts. They'll get sent automatically through YouTube. When a new video is made, you get the alert. And remember what I said. Hit the like. Likes are currency in YouTube land. I hope you enjoyed my artwork. Maybe tomorrow I'll draw a picture of Cool Cat meeting a fireman, and I'll share it with all of you. Alright. Peace.